Okay. So this time I am getting into queue before I explain stuff, and I'm going to explain stuff while waiting in queue instead of not doing that. Okay, so we have more updates on what the 15 new power-ups are. Or we now know that it's 15 just after counting them. I've been seeing some of these in the PBE games, but not all of them. And then, yeah. So I've talked about some, but I'll talk about them again here. I'm just gonna go through all of them. And some of them I've seen, so I already have impressions of them. And some of them I've not seen, so they're hard to gauge. Uh, First one is Stalking Dart, which is an RE exclusive. I'm fairly sure, because some of these are tagged as like I'm pretty sure these two are not exclusive, even though they have like stuff there. But this is an RE exclusive. Like it says RE. Every 10 mana, RE gains a Foxfire uh, towards her target, dealing 5% of her spell's damage as magic damage. So, in practice, this is like by the time that she casts, she gets like 6 of these. So it's like a 30% spell damage, or so she gets 20. She gets 5 of these. So it's 25% of her spell damage. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. This one is not that good. This doesn't really interact well with like other stuff. A lot of Ari's use is an overkill damage, which also isn't included here. And as far as like 25% damage increases, which this like kind of is, it's not that good. Now, Ari doesn't really have that many good power-ups anyway for her. The best one I'd probably say is like Killer Instinct. And then maybe like Stormbender or Mage. Or Kenai. Or Midas. But like none of those are like great. They're all just okay. A Killer Instinct is good if you can go into like full damage. This is your mana regen, and this kind of plays around with RA, and then the other ones are just generically good. Like these three are always good. And then Mage is like okay. I think Ari is one of the worst users of Mage, but it's like still like it's a very strong power up. All of those are better than this. I think this one would need to be buffed. Now Ari's getting like normal buffed in like the patch anyway. So I actually got a fast Q. What is this? I actually got a Q after. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, this one's not that good. Yeah, it's just not that good. What happened to my what? Huh? My Q. Okay, whatever. Here. Wind Wall. This is a Yasuo exclusive power up. This one is quite good. Now, in contrast to Ari, Yasuo does have good power ups already, so this is competing with other good power ups. And like this one's pretty competitive. I would say this is about close to power of his best power ups. So, okay, so the thing is, Yasuo gets access to Hemorrhage and Crimson Veil somewhere. Both incredibly powerful power ups. He also gets Not Done Yet, which it's not that good now, but it's getting buffed when on the new patch. This one's also really good. And I would say that Windwall is competitive to all of them, but it's not like clearly better. But it's good for Yasuo to have like good options, like more like takeable options. I don't think it's clearly better than... It might be slightly worse than Hemorrhage, but it has a unique benefit. So what it does is it gives you 60% crit chance, which is just like a lot of crit, and it makes you take 15% reduced damage from non-adjacent enemies. So this will change your build a little bit in that you don't really want the other crit items. You probably want like Infinity Edge. You'll overcap on crit a little bit, but that's okay. And then you're probably like you want BT, and like this is probably like mandatory build. And then your third item is flexible. But overall, it's quite good because it's a lot of stats that he can use. In the comp that he's played in, he also benefits from the damage reduction a lot because he also gets the armor from Bastion, so it multiplies together. It makes him extra tanky. And yeah, there also aren't a lot of melee threats in the set, so for the most part, this is just straight up 15% damage reduction. But like I said, the problem is that Hemorrhage is really overpowered. They removed it on like all the good users, so I think Yasuo's the only good user left of it. Because Hemorrhage is good on units that aren't likely to like overkill their targets, and you don't want like high burst damage, which is literally like Cat Callista Gangplank. Like Saber's like okay because she has some AoE and it's not like super high burst damage, but Yasuo's a better thing because he's like hits more consistently. And then in general, Crimson Veil is just really strong as a healing option. It's good at healing. The shield is really valuable, especially with Bastion, and it means you can build just more damage. So yeah. But this one is for sure takeable. It is, I think, competitive with those. So yeah, this is a good one. Braum. This one I have not seen. It's has a decent likelihood to appear on him, I think. I have tried putting a power up fruit on Braum, and just the one time I did, it didn't pop up. But what this does, he throws some poros at random enemies, and they do 200% of his base damage as physical damage. So this is like okay. I think this could be okay. The damage seems like a decent number, and this helps him with one of his problems is that besides the unit that he's ulting, he has like trouble dealing damage to other units. Like he's kind of very like even though he has a spin attack, it's not very reliable damage, and he's very slow to like defeat other units that aren't like his primary target. So he normally needs a lot of help, and this is pretty good at that. I would say I've not seen this. I just think on paper this sounds like decent, and the numbers seem decent. Because if you compare this to like uh where is it? Desperado. It's kind of similar, where you fire 5 projectiles that do 100% base attack damage after 8th attack. So it's basically like 2 Desperado procs every time that he ults, which is pretty good. Especially because I don't even think Desperado is like that's bad. I think it's a little bit underrated. But this is just like straight up 2 of those. And it's gonna proc at like similar frequency. So yeah, this one's probably pretty good. But I'd have to see. So next is Attempt the 37. Echo Spell prioritizes the closest enemy, but he heals 20% of max health on cast and deals 6% more damage each time his spell hits the target. This is like fixing a problem that Echo doesn't really have, Echo's spell usually will be able to kill his primary targets. He doesn't hit like he hits like three or so enemies, and usually he does enough damage. Like if they're squishy, he'll usually kill them. Like this will help him get through tanks. But Echo's job isn't really to kill tanks usually. It's to clear like the other stuff. And if like the tank is what's left, he doesn't even have a problem with that. But this is more focus fired, which is like not bad, but I don't think it's that necessary. I feel like Echo has access to. I mean, he doesn't have access to a lot of stuff, but some of the generic things that he has are pretty good. Like he has access to Trickster, and I feel like that's better. And even something like Thrill Seeker is also maybe better. Or like Unflinching, Finalist. Like the problem is that this doesn't do that much. But again, I have not actually seen this one. I have not seen an Echo in the games that I've played. So this could be good, but I don't think so. I'm a little underwhelmed just like by the text. Next is Super Mega, which is a Jinx unique power up. Uh, this one I have played, so I have an impression on it. Jinx gains 20% AD. Every third cast is twice as big and splits 50% more damage among enemies hits. This one is not very good. The 20 AD is nice. The problem is that the other part you are only gonna access after her third cast, which is like let's say 12 to 15 seconds, like 15 seconds into a fight maybe. And this isn't like a so it seems like it's being described to be like a set 13 Jinx ult, but it doesn't hit everything, and also it doesn't even kill a lot of the time. If you split enough damage, it doesn't do enough to actually kill backline. Like there isn't really any threat. Like unless you're only hitting like 3 or so units. Like if you're catching a frontliner with this at all, you're kind of just wasting it. So I'm pretty sure this is just worse than some of the other things Jinx can get. Like I think Rage is strictly a better version of this. And even then, like Mage is like not that great because it reduces your auto damage. But I mean, Gather Force, which is currently like the best thing you can take on Jinx by far, and even if it's nerfed, it's still like by far better. And then other options are generically like okay, are good on Jinx. Like Sky Piercer is still good. Stormender is still good. Uh, yeah. Double Strike is okay. So overall, I was not impressed with this. I think it needs some kind of buff. I mean, they could just buff this, like the damage split. It doesn't do enough damage to like really threaten anything. Uh, so it's a bit underwhelming. Denting Blows. By spell now shields instead of healing, but the value is increased by 25%. When converted, she strikes quickly 4 times, each hit reducing the target's resist by 5. So the way that this works is that she still casts her normal spell, so you still get like the AoE and the like the Sunder, but afterwards you attack 4 times really quickly. It's like 4 auto attacks. So you get the Sunder, the percent armor reduction, and then you get the extra like the flat armor reduction in each of those 4 autos. I don't remember because I didn't really pay attention. I didn't have it for that long when I played it. As to whether these autos are like part of your spell or not, like if you get mana from those 4 autos or not, so this makes you cast faster. I think if that works that way, this would be very, very broken. So it probably doesn't work that way. So this technically increases your mana cost, which is not like like that's bad. Overall, I think this power up, like given everything, it felt okay. It felt like not bad. There might be room. I got to play this more just to like check because I didn't pay attention when I played it. But this one's not bad. Uh, so shielding instead of healing is technically a debuff, but when you increase the value, it's like an okay trade-off. So what you're doing here is you're increasing her like because this isn't giving her enough damage to like actually carry, but this makes her a really good support unit. So if you make her a tank for like another two like a Jin or like Kaisa, this helps her get through frontline. So like this will help like Kaisa get kills. This will help Jin like get through like any unit that he's stuck on. So overall, it's pretty decent. Like like it's not like overpowered. I think by any means, but it's like it felt okay. Double down. This is the replacement to Essence Share. So Essence Share got removed after I created some illegal tech with Kog'Maw, and they replaced it with a less supportive version of this, which is the unit now gains damage amp, and they share less mana. Now, the thing is here is that you can focus the mana onto a specific unit, which is your other powered up unit. So there might be some potential there, but 20% of the mana isn't like that much. I'm pretty sure the units that would get this one are the units that would have gotten Essence Share. So maybe. Like if not, then this is just straight up terrible. I think in most cases this is pretty underwhelming. But there might be some kind of mana funnel strategies that might be worth looking into. Um yeah. However, I wasn't like too impressed by this. I forgot which unit it was that I got it on, but I didn't keep it on them for that long. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Ari. I think you can get it on Ari. Which I think Ari was one of the Essence Share units. So I'd imagine the pool is like gonna be mostly the same. So yeah. Quick tag. I have not seen this. Okay, I've seen I've scrolled past this while looking for certain power-ups, but I've not clicked this one. And I've not seen anyone else click this one. On paper it seems pretty good, but I don't know which units get it. So on death, spawn a unit of the same role with the same number of items. This unit is one cost lower and has 15% reduced health. So with what this says, if you can get this on tanks, it's just a straight like a by far like better version of where is it? It's round two. It's just a strictly better version of round two. But I don't think it shows up on tanks. I didn't pay attention. I think when I got it, I was playing a melee. I think I was playing like Yasuo or something. And that's very different. Uh, Now it's of the same role with the same number of items, but one cost lower. So you can kind of predict what unit it would be. Now I don't know what units get this, but like you can look at the okay. See, this makes more sense. Like I got baited the other time. Like for instance, if you look at like Magic Reapers or Magic Fighters, there aren't really that many of those. Like there's Viego, there's Katarina, Gwen, like so like they share a class. They don't like some of them might share traits, but like not really. But you can kind of predict what unit you get. So there might be a case where the unit you get is like really good and is like a good thing to pop up. Like I think if you were able to get this on like if you're playing Edgelord and you were able to get this on Yone and then it drops a Volibear, that's probably pretty good. But it really depends on like how like other stuff lines up. Okay. We're just gonna end the game. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Uh, in theory, I could force 2x Contender again and hopefully get an actually decent game with it. Cause like it seems broken. It seems like one of those like if you hit, it's broken, but like it's really hard to hit. Which is not. I don't think many people are gonna be happy about that. But yeah, this is the comp. What's the portal? I never pay attention to the portal. Hodge.
Boom, baby.
I have decent access to AP. I kind of don't want to play Star Guardian because that's kind of boring. Belt? Like some kind of Sork angle.
Victory awaits.
Probably not playing Zaya. Deadlier Caps, would I play with this? Probably not this. Oh, I could try Twilight. I don't have items for it though. I'm down to gamble aura farming just for fun. Oh, okay. Venting blows. I'm down. Show it off a bit. I guess not. I kind of want this. Actually, I have a bad Akademi opener. What am I slamming?
For tranquility.
Why is everyone always level 5? I think I'll just take the blue buff. I don't know what I want this glove to turn into. If I want to slam JG or something. Like, I'm looking for karma items. But I'm not looking for crit because she's not heavy invested into Sork. So I kind of want more flat AP. So that's why I'm hesitant to slam this guard breaker. Okay, so I think this that's why it's gonna go. As for what I make, what I put here, like, I mean, surely not.
Look at us making new memories.
Oh, I think this is probably better. Unless I get rid of this now. And just make gold. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this mage is that good. Whatever, I'll run it. Fire is not bad. I'm gonna keep this. I can keep this. Last Whisper? I don't really know if I want that.
Look at us making new memories.
I mean, I have the Smolder, so it's not actually that valuable, but I'm not gonna have the Smolder forever. Probably something I'm gonna sell. Can I just find like one Gangplank? That'd make things a lot nicer. Ew. Oh. If I kept the Vi, I'd have 4 Juggernauts. I guess this is better. Okay, so up Carousel, I'm looking for Last Wisp. I mean, I'm looking for Giant Slayer or Jeweled Gauntlets, I think. Oh. I think Jinx is still better. I'm down to try both, though. Oh, I got Gather Force. I think I'm down to just keep that. Okay, if I don't even have this, then I'll get this in. Oh, Katarina, not. Oh, the Aatrox is. It's gonna jump the other. Oh, never mind. It didn't jump in a good spot. For some reason, it didn't jump till like the. Maybe it's because of the Sunfire, where the Fairy had just enough health. Oh, do I still win? Yeah. Nice. Alright, oh. Anything I can use here? There's a bit, actually. I would like the pan more so. The rod is okay for the thing. I don't think I'm gonna get the fan. Alright, I do, but I think I'd rather have this. Because with that, I can make Executioner. Was it Executioner Karma? I mean, it's for sure better now, I think. But I have 3 Executioner in. And then I would look for like a Giant Slayer. Yeah, that might have been that would have been better. I'm just like so afraid of taking like pans or spats when I'm not like confident I need it, because I always get baited into taking them when I don't actually need it. Let's just go for odds. That's pretty good.
Star Guardians are in it to win it.
I mean, I guess this is a temp board of all time. I'm on 5 streak. That's not bad. What does this guy have? What are they playing into? No idea. Kinda crazy how I naturaled nothing. I naturaled blue buff for some reason, which I don't really need.
Balance is not always fair. I am sorry. What you say about my mama?
I'm not contesting any roll downs, right? I can just wait 1 round. I have a 5 streak, but I don't think... whatever.
I love a challenge. What you say about my mama?
No.
Do this.
Cool, I broke this guy's streak. And I have a Poppy too, so I might as well keep that. The Jinx I drop, probably. Well, I drop once I get the Yone, right? Sword Overflow. I mean, okay, it's not... Oh, it's hold the line, probably. Yeah, this shit's, like, very good here.
Now we prove our courage.
My pain, my power. My heart is iron.
Oh, wait, I should look for a mech pilot.
Find me greater foes.
Which is the mech pilot I'm looking for? Like, who do I put it on? Is it Lucian or Senna? I think I'm supposed to buy and sell... This? Once I get J42, I'll sell the Poppy. I keep this Lee Sin. I'll keep the Lee Sin because it's Rise and then Lee Sin. I'm looking for sword here. If not, I take the Lee Sin. Okay, yeah, sword is better here anyway. Okay, I don't play Volley Bear because I didn't hit it earlier. But if I find another Senna in shop, I'll try to... Actually, no, I'm still gonna wait for the J4 too. considering I'm sacking both the backline units, like Karma's gonna have a ton of AP. I mean, she already has a lot.
But I need to squash you.
I'll roll little bits after this. I'll roll an 8 for at least Karma too.
Nothing personal, but I need to squash you.
Okay, let's roll a little bit.
I may fail, but I won't quit.
Roll some more after these. Looking for Yone items here. Giant Slayer.
But I need to squash you.
Okay. BT Giant Slayer probably. I mean, okay.
Last chance. I may fail, but I won't quit.
I'm looking for Senna copies. I mean, okay, I can fish a little bit with the removers, but okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
We have learned as much as we have suffered.
Is that the cutscene?
Look at us making new memories.
I'll get us through this.
Ugh.
Breaker pose.
I don't need that on Yone, so I'm just gonna take this for J4.
Look at us making new memories.
I'll get us through this.
Where's my mech pilot?
I'll get us through this.
Bro.
Don't stand where the gun's pointed. I'll get us through this. I'll get us through this.
Finally. Okay. Now I'm chilling. Alright. I'm just denying. Slow level to 10. Oh, wait, also, how much hold the line value am I getting? Does that work on the mech? Like, I know Karma's getting a ton. I got one with the spark. And I mean, it's not the best Lee Sin item, but here you go. So you have no percent bonus. Okay, so you have a lot already, but that's just, I think, normal. I guess I should be checking if you're getting. Okay, what am I denying? TF, Brom.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I kind of want Zyra as well. He doesn't have a Varus on his board, so. He's looking for Gwen. I mean, okay. I probably just send it and like I look for.
A great day to fight.
I'm looking for one Braum.
Follow my voice.
Like I'm good now. That's Varus. Okay, I'm looking for Varus. Okay, I'm chilling. Alright. There's nothing you can hit. Yeah. How did... Do you get the stats before you go in? Or is the question? Yes. That's pretty cool.
I read the rules. You lose.
Don't know what they're rolling for. Like, if they're gonna go for it, like, they gotta earn it. If they just let me deny them like that, then they don't deserve it. Or rather, if they don't get to before I start denying. Anyway, back to new power-ups. Tentacle Smash. This one is a frontline tank power-up. Uh, it is just like crowd control. So after 4 seconds, you stun enemies within 3 hexes. And then every 9 seconds afterwards, you do the same. So this one is also, it's pretty cool, but it's not very good because the CC is for the most part not going to be on important units. There aren't a lot of melee carries, and even if there are, they usually have some kind of like CC immunity. Like they'll either have like QSS or like they'll be like Volley Bear or something. Like it's not very likely that you're gonna actually hit an important unit that's doing damage with it. And the other thing is that it doesn't help your team. Like it stalls the enemy front line, but that doesn't do that much in terms of like it's not comparable to a power up that actually improves your damage or your tank unit's tankiness. Like I think it's just a little. I just don't think it works well in comparison to the value that other power ups provide. Against melee carries, this is okay as long as they don't have CC immunity. And I guess if you get this early on, if it we're in a meta where like let's say like Viego, Yas, like this stuff is being played, it's good to condition them to get CC immunity, and then you can pivot to something else later. Like that's a thing you can maybe do. But all in all, this is not that strong. Noxus Trap. This one is quite good. Uh, Damage dealt burns, wounds, shreds, and sunders enemies for 4 seconds. So basically, this is like anti-heal and free sunder shred. It's not the good shred, so it's not 30% like you get from like Last Whisper, Void Staff. It's 20%, so it's a weaker version, but you get both that and burn for free. So this one can be really good depending on what units you can get it on. From the previous game I played, you can get it on Senna. I know that much. Senna's like a pretty okay user of it. Not so much in like the mentor mech version, but like in just vertical mech. You can use it pretty okay. That is, if you're not like fishing for mech pilot. On something like a Malzahar or like a Gwen, this could be really good if you don't have either. Though by the time you're playing around Gwen, you probably already have both, and you shouldn't plan your game around this. So it's like, it seems strong, but I think in practice, it's not that crazy because you can get around this by just getting anti-heal and like shred items. And like it's gonna be so ingrained in your game plan anyway to do that you're not gonna see this that much. If this were like the good shred stun, if this were 30%, then it's probably worthwhile to take this. Because then you can make a conscious decision, oh, this unit can hit Noxus Trap, so I don't have to build like a Sunfire, red buff, or I don't an Evan Shroud, or Last Whisper, or a Void Staff, Ionic Spark. Like, you can go into the plan, like into the game with that plan based on that comp. But because you could find an upgrade anyway, I don't think that this is actually gonna be played around very much. And it's not like with something like Inner Fire or like Corrosive or like Skypiercer, where you're on your carry and you're fishing for something and you realize, oh, I don't have Shred, I don't have Sunder, I don't have Anti-Heal. This is pretty good at the moment. On like, I mean, depending on what units you get this on, right? If this is on a main carry and you don't have those, it's okay, but you're not gonna want to keep this on your main carry. Those are good like temporarily. And like, let's say you're playing around Malzahar, like in my example, unless you're Malzahar primary carry, like in the most comps with Malzahar, you're not powering him up. Unless you're specifically playing around Malzahar carry, but in which case, would you even want to take this? Maybe? Actually, maybe. I mean, the thing is, these other options are pretty good, so... Like, what can he get that would be good? Like, Mage is probably still really good. Stormbender works really well with Malzahar. Super Genius, maybe. Like, this is kind of an improvement to, like, Skypiercer and, like, whatever the burn one is. I guess Malzahar can't even get it. Solar, oh no, he can. Solar Breath. I mean, okay, maybe with Malzahar care, like, it depends on what the options are, because I might still rather prefer Stormbender, but in that comp, there's also no good holders of it besides Malzahar himself. So if you're actually playing around Malzahar main carry, you can put like actual damage items on him, like Giant Slayer, like Death Cap and stuff. So actually, this is probably pretty good in that specific case, but I don't know what units get it. So. But if you can get it on units like Senna, which are units that like would use it pretty okay, then I can imagine that this would be pretty good. It just depends. In a very similar boat, we have Rocket Grab. This is, I think this is a tank power up, but I've like went out of my way to look for this and I've not been able to find this. So I have not seen any units have this. What it does, at combat start, gain a 20% health shield for 4 seconds. When your target dies, pull in the next target into melee range and regain the shield. So, I mean, this sounds like a tank power-up. It's not that crazy in terms, like, so if you get multiple shields over the course of combat, it can be very, very powerful. And just for that alone, it's good. The pull, I think, is a little overrated. It's not likely for you to pull backliners unless you have a way of like rooting yourself, or like if you know beforehand how the enemy's positioned, you can maybe like use, but like it's really hard. And I'm pretty sure all the buggy stuff with pulling was probably fixed back when we had deep roots in set 13. I would hope so by now that they fixed all the bugginess. Because I worked really hard to break that. So assuming that that's balanced and like kind of normal, I guess you at the start of combat. Actually, no, you don't even get the pull. I don't even know if you get the pull at the start of combat. So if you don't even get the pull at the start of combat, you should just treat this as a shield that's like you get multiple times, which is quite good. Honestly, like that, like you can get a lot of shield. That's kind of a lot of tankiness. Your tank needs to be able to clear units, so you need a good single target DPS behind your tank, or your tank needs to do like some kind of damage. I think a really good theoretical user of this would be Dr. Mundo, but I tried to see if that was a thing, and I could not find it onto Mundo, so maybe he just doesn't get it, or it's really rare. But with a weight of 10, it's probably just like he just isn't someone that can get it. But I haven't seen like any unit like I haven't seen it appear at all. So I don't know. Fury Break. Gain 25% attack speed. When your other powered up unit dies, gain a burst of attack speed of 300% that decays over 4 seconds. If you die first, give them the burst instead. So this has like some kind of utility value where you can technically funnel a different thing and that maybe that they can use the 300% attack speed better. I like okay, so like the 25% attack speed is okay. The burst of attack speed is hard to gauge how useful it is because I mean there's a lot of attack speed, but it's for 4 seconds and then like then what? Like I'd have to see what that looks like. Like I don't know of any abuse cases besides maybe like because Ash doesn't scale with attack speed anymore. So the only attack speed scaling is at least in Duelist. I don't know if he uses that well. Um, a lot of units get locked in animations and stuff where they're not using the attack speed. So like, let's say you're playing something like Samira, and her thing dies, and she gets it while she's like spinning. Like you're probably wasting the attack speed. So like, I mean, not that you'd want to take this on her anyway, but just I'm just saying. Like I'd imagine this to be like okay on like Ash maybe, maybe Jinx, maybe Volibear, maybe Lee Sin, Twisted Fate, Yone, like, but I'm not actually sure. Like I don't know if this is, I don't think this is better than other options. But yeah, like this is one I'd have to test myself, but and I've seen units get it, but I don't remember which ones get it. I think you can get it on Jinx. But as for whether that, I don't think it's better. Like it's surely not better than Gather Force. Like, I'll say that much. Okay, next is this is a pretty exciting one. We have 2x Contender, which is another one that's like a comp, like or like a trait. Like you build around this power up. So select units from the Hit Riot game 2x KO. Uh, they are now their own trait pretty much with this power up. Vi, Ari, Darius, Yasuo, Jinx, Braum, and Echo gain 4% damage amp and 2% durability for each unique copy fielded. This unit gains 75% more. In practice, this works kind of like Prismatic Bronze for Life, where you have like a set comp, pretty much. And I worked out what that comp is, so it looks something like this. Like, I'm not 100% on whether this is the best version, but I'm like 90% sure. I'm missing something. I'm missing the Vi. But, yeah. So the units that you have to have on your board are these 6. And then Echo, if you can get him. But, like, that's augment dependent. But, yeah. You have to play around these 6. And I'm like, I was considering whether you'd, like, drop the Vi or something. But, like, overall, you add in these units and it works out pretty okay. You get some Sniper, Luchador, Bastion, Edgelord, and then Heavyweight. And like you're not really playing around like Sork or Juggernaut, so it doesn't really matter. But you still got Star Guardian here. And you still have like the Jinx Poppy Core, which works out pretty well. Yasuo. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Yasuo is the best unit to look for this. I don't know what the percentages are, but out of the units that would want this bonus, Yasuo is the one that uses it the best because he can get his traits active. He can get Edgelord activated. But I mean, you're probably just buying and selling the copies of Darius to get this, and then yeah, and you're just putting either like they're just going to be your secondary carry. But I think between the two, not 3-starred, Yasuo is probably better. So I think could be. But yeah, this like the strength of this is that like the team wide buffs is it's basically like a prismatic runs for life. It is really strong. Like you're giving your like if you're just playing around like your Jinx for instance, like that's just a second power up for her pretty much. Like she ends up with like 24% damage amp with a power up that isn't even on her. And then, on top of that, you could just give her an actual power up as well. It's painter golems.
Our duel begins.
I will not hold back.
Brace yourself.
I imagine I just play this into Star Guardian. Oh. Tectonic Titan. Not with this. Yeah, I'm not just looking for swords. I didn't get a sword.
Our duel begins.
That's not the other units. Did anyone get Star Guardian? Because if no one got Star Guardian, then maybe I can actually play it.
Takes a lot to stay at the top.
Let's end this quick.
Surely this is enough. Oh, this guy got. Oh, this fight is for sure playing Star Guardian. Oh, this one too. They have 4 Wraith and they have Protector.
Victory awaits.
I'm not trying to lose streak yet. It also seems very difficult to just like play it anyway.
Freedom awaits.
Star Guardian player didn't go for sword. That's a little odd.
Good. Ow!
Nice. There's some like actual AFK. I can't tell who's like actually gonna AFK or not. So I'm not gonna hard commit.
My potential is limitless.
Victory awaits.
I think I'm okay with. I have. Oh. TG or STheHero best defense. I think I can't pass up a TG. Like, this is really good with Star Guardians because of the Poppy bonus that procs at the same time. So when you heal back up, who was they took my favorite augment. But of course they're not gonna play around it properly, but like, you know. I didn't mean to do that.
Boom, baby.
I mean, okay, in theory, I could drop something to play, like, I could drop, like, the Luchador plus Rel to play Syndra, Seraphine, Zyra. I don't know how this changes that. Well, I have an Ash with a glove. Oh? Oh, if I get best defense here, I can't get it. But I mean, okay. With Duelist, this might be better than Mage. How many Star Guardians are here? They're not playing around. That's good.
Eaten by a gun. I don't miss.
Oh, you guys got to drinks for free. Do I gamble it? I don't have to. This little buddies, can I even use it while here? All units gets I'm just gonna keep it. It's still broken. How many of them are okay? So, Ralzai, Nico, Nora.
Do not push me.
Do I pivot? No, I don't. Not in this. Not in this game. So the first die I find, I just double duplicate. And I'm looking for one poppy.
No more games.
What spats do I get here? Battle Locket, not really needed here. I mean, I could take one anyway, just for... Yeah, I'm still gonna play for it. Otherwise, it's Braum, which is good, but I don't think I need the Archangels on anything. Okay, so this for Zaya, this for Poppy.
I can do this.
If they insist on a fight, I will oblige them.
I have the Braum. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably look for actual items onto the Braum. This is good enough to go 9 on.
Nothing personal, but I need to squash you.
If they insist on a fight, I will oblige them.
Love and light.
Oh wait, I don't even have... Who's my level 9? Oh, it's Varus.
Unmatched.
I thought I had Crystal Gambit in, and I could keep getting stuff.
Nothing personal, but I need to squash you.
I could, like, abuse Keepers more, but it doesn't matter that much. Actually, no, it matters quite a bit, because I have Pass Defense Poppy. Okay, what am I looking for? Rod? What do I want you to... I didn't level, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll just go 10. Well, I'm gonna roll first, but I just go 10 this game. I probably should roll one more.
Not so bad.
Yeah, let's look for Papa 2 before they're all gone.
What do you fight for?
I don't miss. Stand and fight.
I can do this.
Oh. Poppy TG? Like, the sniper is nice, but I would rather just have my thing. Not have to worry about finding another.
Right with my wrath.
Oh, like, okay. Like, this isn't gonna happen anyway, but I might as well. Anything I have to worry about here? 5 costs? Probably not. Prismatic. Not very close. Okay, so now the poppy damage isn't really that close. So it might just be that, like, it's not really best installed anymore.
Too late to go nuts.
Oh. I think Zyra's the next addition, just because she works well with the keepers. See how good this Fury Break is. Like, if you have like Flicker Blades, it's probably good. Okay, I need to deny Seraphine.
None will escape my grasp.
No Seraphine, I can take a second duelist. But there's also Sunder, which I still don't have, so it's actually better.
My pain, my power.
Well, they didn't hit. GG. Oh yeah, I want to look for another 2x contender game. Okay, so the next two power-ups, they show these icons, but you can get them on other units besides these two. Like, I've seen this appear on Jace, I've seen this appear on Ashe, so I mean, I know you can get them on other types of units. So, 2x KO, named after the game of the same name. After 2 takedowns, stun enemies within 2x's for 2 seconds, and gain 35% damage amp for the rest of the combat. So, if I were to make a parallel to anything, I would make it to On the Edge, which is a different 35% damage amp one, where you get it at the start of combats, but you start combats with reduced health. So in comparison, you're safer, but you get the damage amp less in the combat, but you also get a stun. So this might be better. It's kind of hard to make use of the stun without positioning your unit towards the center of the board. If you could get this on a Kali, this could probably be pretty good. Possibly. I'm not super sure. But it feels okay. It's kind of comparable to On the Edge, power-wise. If you have good single target damage, that helps a bit. If you can get some quick kills. a lot of the units that get it, I think get it, because gonna be on like bruiser champions. They struggle to get the early kills. Uh, so kind of hard to say. On something like with a good single target damage like a Darius, it's probably pretty good if he can get it. But the only things I know for sure is that Neferi can get it, and Jace can get it. Those are the two units I've seen get it. It seems okay. This one, like, it seems clickable, so that's pretty good. Cause it doesn't get outclassed by anything in its tier, and like if you hit it, you'd be pretty happy to like just play it. So that seems fine. Last, we have corner carry. Gain 30% attack speed at 75 and 25% health. Dash to the safest position and gain infinite range. So I don't know if the infinite range is like temporarily or like only during the dash, like Firelight works. If it's permanent, it seems okay. The only thing that this like brings to my mind is that with the changes to Fishbones, where you no longer get the bonus range, this seems like a way to exploit that, where this will give you the bonus range. So you go back to when Fishbones is broken, but you have to take this power up. If this is only during the dash, like Firelights, this is a little underwhelming, I think. I don't think it's strong enough. I don't think there's that many cases where you're dashing away from something. Well, another thing is it's based on damage taken. It's not even based on like enemies being nearby. So like there aren't that many melee threats that are gonna get into range anyway. Like if a collie gets onto you, it doesn't really matter if you dash, she's just gonna follow you. It's okay against some of the other ones, but like they have like jumps and stuff. Like Cat and Volibear can still jump to you. I guess it can save you from like Yasuo like these. But I don't know how safe you're gonna be from like any of these. So this is one I think is gonna be a bit underwhelming. It could be potentially good depending on how the mechanics of it work. When I've taken it, it did not feel very good. So, but I didn't really pay attention to what it was. I tried it for one round, and they didn't dash. So, I don't. I hope that's working now. Like they just died because they got 100 to 0'd. But yeah, that is all the new power-ups of the patch. Uh, some are interesting. I mean, this is mostly just to tease 2xKO, which I get and it's fine. Some of them are underwhelming, but I mean, I'm okay with them being underwhelming. Like, I feel like nothing really changes anything, because Yasuo already has good ones. Like, none of them change anything, really. Which is kind of annoying. The one that might change things is Rocket Grab, but I've not seen it. And 2x Contender. Those are the two most interesting ones. The rest are either like bad or like you wouldn't take them anyway. So yeah, I was a bit underwhelmed by the new power-ups, but that's okay. Because the game is already problematic with the ones that are in the game anyway. Okay, so as for what I want to play now, yeah, I don't know what I'm playing. But this is gonna be the hell that PBE is because no one plays it. And with all the complaints that have been going on in the set, you'd expect more people to show up to the PBE and try to test stuff and try to help Riot fix things before it gets released to live. But no, it's the same people in my games every patch. Uh, yeah. But I'm doing my best. 10-minute queue? We take those. Today's been pretty good. I guess as we move closer to the actual past release date, but even then, like last patch, it was pretty terrible. Or like it was more than it is now. But yeah, like I'm not even gonna complain about game quality, cause like half the players are like they just like are AFK, and there's only like a couple human players. But I'll take what I can get. I just want to get into games. I kind of want to play Mecha Blade for fun, but I need a good opener for it. Like, I need perfect Aatrox items. Which Glove is not, so it's probably not one of those games.
Don't push your luck, champ.
Oh. But this is like an Aatrox augment. How much Fryhard takes all the leveling? Nah. I'm just gonna have fun. Even if I'm objectively trolling. No, I can't make 10. Oh. Wait. Uh... This is a Nikon augment. Never mind, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. It is an econ augment, but it's also a unit that can actually use.
Don't push your luck, champ. It hurts.
This is stronger in the moment. Now, what's interesting about Mecha Blade is that you actually want Cloak. So I should probably get it. That Kabuko was sword with tempting, but... Because it's just a Kabuko. Like, you can use swords.
I'm gonna
Okay.
enjoy this.
Bro, I have worth the wait and they hit before me. Yeah, this is gonna ramp up really nicely. Oh, the Udyr would have been better than the Neferi. Probably. I'm not gonna switch it now and sack my econ. It's a bit late. Well, I could do this, and if I find the Udyr in my next shop. Nah? Okay. And this is my strongest board right now. Oh, I could guaranteed make if I just do this. Because yeah, I'm not even likely to win streak because my board isn't even strong. I mean, if I win here, it's because they're bad. Yeah, no, I don't win here. And this Kai'Sa isn't important because it's just a trait bot once I have Darius, but I don't. Cool. I can go for Zac 4. Like, I'm okay with it. Okay, so because I have investment strategy, I don't roll down. Well, I only have 2 Aatroxes, which is a little cringe. Hopefully I get Aatrox items. Kale. Always appreciated. That doesn't really help much. That's 1 Aatrox component. Okay, so... AD. That's really bad with kill, right? So what's interesting here is that this isn't attack speed. I don't think. No, it is just attack speed. Oh, then this is not very good on Aatrox. I was gonna say, if it was like a multiplier of attack speed, that would be very good.
Brace yourself! Put up a good fight?
Looking for a bow here. Otherwise, a BT components, but like I would really like a. Okay. This one's a little bit better.
Our duel begins.
Strength above all.
It's probably better now. I look for double strike later.
Accelerate.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Zack isn't happening.
Our duel begins.
Oh, I'm scared of that. Oh.
Brace yourself.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Our duel begins.
Bro.
Brace yourself.
I'm gonna say this Kabuki unit's pretty good. Honestly. Like, I'll find one Kaisa later. And I don't need it that much in it now. Okay, I have an open sword. Lee Sin would be nice. I'd have to hold that. Poppy would also be nice. Just for the sake of... It's a BT on, like, Lee Sin later, anyway, or for Darius. And I don't have to fish for Poppy, I just level.
Our duel begins.
I think that's like 30, okay. Nice. Fernandez. I mean, Jace can hold this. We just play slow. I need to find actual anti-heal somehow. But honestly, if I just keep this on to Kale like for like a long time, it's like completely fine. Yeah, but I've never seen that one before. If I don't get cheesed by like 3-star costs or 4 costs, like I should be set. But I mean, this guy's like really rich.
Boom, baby.
TG. We love those.
Feel free to give up now.
Yeah, considering like even if I get IE here, I'd have to look for another third item, where if I just slam TG. Oh, alright, it doesn't matter.
Not so bad.
We're getting really tanky. Getting a lot of attack speed. That needle work? It does not matter.
Strength above all.
Anti-heal. Oh. IE slash Translator. Honestly, it might have been Gen Slayer, but I'm just so used to taking IE on Darius. Oh, and I have infinite remover, so I can like. That's pretty good. I'll hold the Jace, but I'm not really. I'm rather play right there on Darius. I'm just looking for Lee Sin.
Put up a good fight. Strength above all.
Yumi. I'm just gonna put them all in here.
Stand and fight.
Gwen.
Feel free to give up now.
Follow my voice.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Stand and fight.
Your skill against mine. Keep up.
I can do this.
Brace yourself.
Where are they going for? No, they're not.
A great day to fight.
Keep forgetting to change my items, but it's okay. Oh, they hits anyway. Maybe I can burst it. was closer than it needed to be. Crap. No. It is close. Like, it is actually winnable. Oh, the declaw would be nice. Yeah. Doable. I'm too far off, so I'm just gonna go for that. AP? I need to like get some kind of swap going. Oh, I just die. Yeah, they just went from 6 Yumis to 9 Yumis. Whatever. The fact that it was as close as it was, and that I got griefed for some reason. Yeah. Actually, wait, I just remembered something I want to talk about, which is a certain augment. Learn from the best. This is an augment that people don't understand, and I think it's very underrated. So, what it does is, like as it says, when you start up as champion, they permanently get 50% of each unique mentor's bonus on mentors on your board or bench. So basically, at 2-star, units will get 50% of the mentor bonus, and at 3-star they'll get 100%, or they'll get like just like whatever the actual mentor bonus is. This is for any unit on your board or your bench, which is a very it's very important. So, okay, unique mentors are like each additional copy, so you only get like one Udyr bonus, one Yasuo, whatever. I think veteran counts as well, so you can get one veteran bonus too. But yeah, you don't have to play the any of the units on your board. I think the best way to play this is to pick a reroll line where you have like one mentor in the comp. So something like some kind of heavyweight kill, like where you have one mentor. That way, every unit, like every 3-star unit, they get every mentor bonus, and they get this bonus times 2 because it counts. Like this counts too. Like you get the mentor bonus for it being on your board, and you get the mentor bonus from learn from the best. So every other mentor you're gonna hold on your bench. So whichever mentor is not on your board is gonna be, or whichever one is on your board is gonna be the one that isn't gonna be on your bench. But the other three you're gonna hold, and that way you provide the bonus to your other units. So you can get every mentor bonus. Like without playing mentor. Like you're playing a single mentor, but the other three, like these three are just like on your bench. And that way you still get the one mentor. The other way to play this is to play mentor reroll, in which, because the mentors themselves get the bonus, you just get ×2 mentor bonus. Pretty much, like, depending on, like, if you 3-star, like, if they're 3-starred, you get you get like 100% the mentor bonus. So because mentors get mentor bonuses, if you have 4 mentor, you just get ×2 bonuses. So yeah, if you like if you 3-star Yasuo, he'll get every mentor bonus ×2. Which is another way to play it, but it's a little harder because you're rerolling 2 and 3 costs. And if you're ambitious enough, 4 cost. So I would say that it's better to lean towards like a 1 or 2 cost reroll. I don't know what 1 cost rerolls. I mean, that's like the only one that exists, but like a 1 or 2 cost reroll, where you're playing 1 mentor on the board. A lot of the time, it's just gonna be like a single Kabuko or a single like Udyr. And then like I said, whichever ones you are not playing, you just keep them on your bench. And you get those bonuses onto your board. The other thing is that even if you don't reroll, you're still getting half of the mentor. But it's basically like half of Teacher's Council, except you don't even have to play them on your board. And that also includes a 50% bonus on a mentor that you already have on your board. So if you play a board that just has 1 anyway, like let's say you play 7 mech, and like your only mentor is a Rise, you put the other 3 on your bench, and then the Rise that you have on your board, you're getting an extra 50% of anyway, assuming like your units are 2-starred. So, yeah, I think this augment is very, very good, and people don't play it enough because they just don't know what it does. But like the fact that it includes your bench, that's huge. Oh, perfect timing. Yeah.
Will grant you purpose. I've been waiting.
Okay, I kind of want to finish. Not finish. Fish for 2x contender. Again. I would rather have not had to sell that, but component buffet? Yes, sir.
Face light, dweeb.
Sword? Yes, sir.
We fight together.
Another fight, another fee.
Oh. Okay, but it's so expensive to hold all this. Like, it's so expensive to hold all this. I kinda need to commit to win streak. Sork. An okay opener. Oh, rats. That's the best I can do. I got it. Like, I don't think my odds change much. Okay. Whoa.
Boom, baby.
No push your luck, champ.
Okay, one Jin. I could replace the Sivir, and then I just play around like this opener, and I fish on Yasuo.
Takes a lot to stay at the top.
I gotta wait. Am I worried about losing streak? The 3-item. I think I lose if I level. I mean, like, I don't think it makes a difference here. I just probably don't hit them, which I do not, so I just win. They're playing Duelist to reroll.
We fight together.
Bronze for Life is like really OP in this comp.
Strength above all.
I can keep this for now. Is this better? People are building Shojin on Ashe. But I don't think that doesn't, like... Yeah, it's not very good. Yasuo with sword. Whoosh. Or I just kill the chain. Somehow. Oh. That's not bad. I mean, this might be better, but... What? Okay. Huh? What? What is that lag spike? I lose because of that. I lose because of that. What? I guess I can get this on Yasuo. I kind of just want to see it. Like I should have just stayed 50, but I didn't know that I would have a lag spike. Wait, that's not of the same class. I guess it's just a fighter. It's just a random fighter.
People keep running into my blade. One blade, one purpose.
I will not hold back.
Push. Ow!
Strength above all.
I still win.
One blade, one purpose.
Such potential!
One blade, one purpose.
There it is.
One blade, one purpose.
Star Guardians are in it to win it. Put your game face on, guys.
One Jinx. And a Poppy would be nice too, but... Okay, that's all it's... If I'm actually playing for Bronze for Life, I drop Poppy for Cannon, but I'm never doing that. I just need one Jinx. And a PBE preferably. Thank you. I need this thing.
Strike like grass.
Hard to be humble when you've got this much sparkle.
Okay. Who does more damage, Yasuo or Braum? It might just be Braum. Oh, 22 starred. I don't think I'm hitting Yasuo 3. It's really hard to hit Yasuo 3 in this situation, so I don't think you go for it. Or maybe the way to play this is to play Braum. Like, to put the fish on Braum.
It's lights out for you.
Brace yourself.
PG? I mean, Sork is +1 trait for Bronze for Life. But TG's a TG.
If they insist on a fight, I will oblige them.
the problem with this comp is that it feels really hard to get to. I think you have to play something like normal Star Guardian and then you pivot into it. But I'm not sure if it's better.
Not so fast.
I can do this.
My pain, my power.
I've got your starlight right here.
One blade, one purpose.
I'll walk this. How is that in range?
Show me your best.
Oh, this star is gonna bait it. Okay. It's not gonna jump. I think it's gonna jump the other way, right?
Not so fast. Drop is here.
I have over here, so I'm not really worried about Jinx dying to anything that isn't cats. Okay, this is for sure not the positioning I want.
Death is inevitable.
Nothing personal, but I need to squash you.
I'll pretend Titans is better, even though it's probably DB there.
I can do this.
One blade, one purpose.
Okay. This comp has promise. And it's fun because it's new. Okay, that's gonna be all for today. I'll probably be playing tomorrow. But I don't expect much to change in terms of opinion. But yeah. Alright, goodbye everyone.